Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Arsenal against Crystal Palace. Let's head straight over to the Emirates Stadium, the home of Arsenal, where I'm delighted to say it's an absolutely glorious, clear day. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi Martin, great to be here.
One of the remarkable stories of the 13-14 season in England, Crystal Palace, who just couldn't get going after promotion, changed their manager, brought in Tony Pulis, who'd been let go by Stoke City, and the rest is history. Amazing, finished 11th.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a change around at a club due to one man and his influence. It was an incredible success story. Nobody gave them a chance, and I suspect he doubted that he'd be able to pull the situation around, but incredible by him.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Mathieu Debuchy starts with Kieran Gibbs as the fullbacks. Alexis Sanchez starts with Santi Cazorla on the flanks. Yaya Sanogo is the sole striker. Here's the Crystal Palace team. Julian Speroni starts in goal. Breda Hangeland starts with Scott Dan as the centre-backs. Yannick Bolasie plays with Jason Puncheon on the flanks. Fraser Campbell is the lone striker today. Andre Mariner, the man in charge today. So we're ready to start. Sit back and enjoy the next 90 minutes of football. Oh, it could be on. Got to be. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Dan. Martin Kelly. Quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slide tackle. Joe Ledley. Debuchy. Jack Wilshere. Sanogo. A timely challenge. Joe Ledley. Marouane Chamakh. Yannick Bolasie. Now Campbell. It's a chance! Got to be! Goodness me, it's hit the post! It's going to be his throw here. It's Ward. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Joel Ward. Yannick Bolasie. It's Ward. And that's a cross that's easy to defend. Kieran Gibbs. Ramsey. Sanogo. Well, the long wait was over, Alan, wasn't it? Finally, Arsene Wenger, after 9 years, It was nervy, but they came back from 2-0 down 3-2 to beat Hull.
Yes, those first 15 minutes or so were nerve-wracking to say the least for anybody connected with Arsenal, but they did come through it, and at the end of it they lifted a trophy for the first time in 9 years, so you just hope it can be the start of better things to come.
Tackle here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arteta. Throw in now. Mathieu Debuchy. Arteta. Ramsey. That's a real tussle for the ball. Mathieu Debuchy. Here's the cross. Passed back again. Alexis Sanchez. And he takes the shot. Not a decisive save. Debuchy. He's controlling the play here. His teammate just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. And it will go into the middle now. Alexis Sanchez. That's going to be a throw, not a corner, although some thought otherwise. He's given it straight to the opposition from the throw. Fraser Campbell. Joe Ledley. Back to him again. He called the halt to the officials, Andre Marino the ref, remember? These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Yeah, I think so, and it was a poor tackle, it was badly timed.
Debuchy. Mathieu Debuchy. Sanogo. Jack Wilshere. Mathieu Debuchy. A timely challenge. Wilshere. Marwan Shamak. This is Campbell. Sanogo. Marwan Shamak. Fraser Campbell. He is never giving a defender a moment's peace today, Alan.
No, he's a defender's nightmare because he closes down so quickly.
Marwan Shamak, attacking now. Joe Ledley. Aaron Ramsey. Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Ramsey. And Arsenal have got a penalty. That was an easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Risky attempt. Pressure got to him with the penalty. He smashed it hard enough, but not straight enough.
Well, that's in row Z, that one.
Polassi. Joe Ledley. It's looking good, this move. Marwan Shamak. Yannick Polassi. Fraser Campbell. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. And this is going to be a throw. Yannick Polassi. Santi Cazorla. Sanogo. Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey. And here's the shot. He's missed it. Polassi. Now that's a throw. Santi Cazorla. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Good vision to be able to switch the play there. Martin Kelly. Fraser Campbell. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Fraser Campbell. This is Campbell. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Great jump and header away. Well, that'll be a throw. Joe Ledley. And they play it wide now. Shamak. Now Kelly, and in goes the cross, and that cross knocked away by the defender. Jack Wilshere. Santi Cazorla. Been a bit of a slow start here from Arsenal. Debuchy, and the cross coming in. Possibly booking this. Gibbs. Oh, In goes the cross. And that's typical of his day today. The passing has been good. Came in with a challenge. Marwan Shamak. Return pass. Fraser Campbell. Martin Kelly. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. And it's gone out for a throw. Joel Ward. He's going to pass it out to the player giving the width on this side of the field. Joel Ward has gone out to the wingman. Well, the attacker is now spoilt for choice, really, in terms of support. And that cross cut out by the defender. Corner given. Coming up, another view of that sliding tackle, Alan.
He commits himself and really just timed the challenge well.
Kieran Gibbs. Alexis Sanchez. Sanogo. Jack Wilshere. For Sanchez. Aaron Ramsey. Alexis Sanchez. There's the ball in. Joe Ledley. Hangeland. Martin Kelly. Jack Wilshere. Sanogo. Jack Wilshere! Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
Joe Ledley. And it's passed back again. Yannick Bolasie. Dan. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Sliding in for that challenge. The opponent read the direction of the throw. Jack Wilshere. Arteta. Sanchez. Fraser Campbell. Shamak. In strongly. Sanchez. Sanogo. Into the attacking third. Now Campbell. Sanchez. Sanogo. Now he's lost the ball. Yannick Bolasie. Joe Ledley. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey. No wish there to try and deceive the referee. All credit to the player. Sanchez. He's taken it away. So the referee awards a free kick. Martin Kelly. Joe Ledley. Fraser Campbell. It's Ward. Joe Ledley. Now Kelly. And it's gone for a corner. It is risky going to ground these days for a tackle, but this was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was in control of his movements, certainly knew what he wanted to do.
Well, the corner put where the goalkeeper wanted it, really. That's not the best idea. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, that is the half-time whistle at the end of a half that has been nip and tuck. And besides, very similar in styles.
Yeah, they have been. Message, I think, in both dressing rooms is concentration. Make sure you don't give anything silly away early on in the second half.
So we've reached half-time and the game is...
The referee blows and we're off for the second half. He's being challenged now. Goes for goal! The goalkeeper not needed because they've stopped the shot. Arteta. Jack Wilshere. Ramsey. This is the chance. Got to be. And a goal for the Gunners.
Goal from Ramsey, and he's just decided to hit this one hard and hit it straight. Too much for the keeper.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Well, the opening goal, and we've had to wait until the second half to get it.
And the goal for Arsenal, on the 48th minute,
Dan.
number 16.
Joe Ledley. Back to him again. Shamak. It's gone out for a goal kick. Coming up now, Alan, another look at Ramsey's goal.
Well, he's placed it and it's gone up the middle, but such was the accuracy of it, the keeper didn't really have much of a chance.
Kieran Gibbs. Ramsey. Here comes the challenge. Joel Ward. Now Kelly. Marwan Shamak. Attacking well here. It's Ward. Joel Ward. He's had a go. Well, one or two of the supporters having a go at him for taking the shot, but, you know, you like to see players taking that responsibility.
I think maybe he had a look around and there wasn't too much else on, so he thought, why not?
Koscielny. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Debuchy. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Mathieu Debuchy. And a quick return pass. That's a real tussle for the ball there. Oh, in goes the cross. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Here's the chance. So the goalkeeper's going to get a chance to show his distribution now. It's going to be his ball. Crystal Palace are going to make an alteration. There's a substitute coming on. Jack Wilshere. Sanogo. Joe Ledley. Shamak. And they play it wide now. Marwan Shamak. And the cross is in. The defender's done well to deal with that cross. Joe Ledley. Marwan Shamak. Now that's a throw. And Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs. Going to be a throw here. Taken quickly. Sanogo. Jack Wilshere. Francis Coquelin. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Ramsey. That's gone back to him. Santi Cazorla. And that Flag is up, it has gone out off the player. No wasting of time in that situation. Aaron Ramsey. Gibbs. Ramsey. Sanogo. Santi Cazorla. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Sanchez. Jack Wilshere. They've linked up well. And here's the shot. Nothing wrong with the shot, really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it. Barry Bannon. Look at the shot count so far. 3 shots, 1 on target for Crystal Palace.
Well, they've been almost non-existent here in front of goal, and I think that's affected the confidence of the strikers. Just really can't hit the target.
Francis Coquelin. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Now a throw-in. Aaron Ramsey. Mathieu Debuchy. And the cross comes in now. Shamak. Barry Bannon. Well, they're in a good position here. Jack Wilshere. Aaron Ramsey. Sanogo. Kelly. Well, he saw the guy he could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Joel Ward. Player slid in at him. Somehow he got out of the way. He's going to cross it. A goal! Ruled out here, it was offside.
Well, the lad took it well, but quite rightly the linesman flag goes up.
Well, this must have been very tight indeed, but we get the advantage of another look that the officials, of course, don't.
No, and it was such a close call, but the defence had squeezed and caught the lad offside, although he tucked it away well.
Laurent Koscielny. Jack Wilshere. Sanogo. Debuchy. Francis Coquelin. Sanogo. Kieran Gibbs. Nice move to get away from the defender. Sanchez. Francis Coquelin. This is the chance. Shots on here. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. Francis Coquelin. Jack Wilshere. Crosses in. Bolasie on the attack here. Well, no one's on the end of that cross, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Yannick Bolasie. Shamak. Martin Kelly. And his team now can move away from their defensive areas. Throw in now. Yannick Bolasie. Up went the flag. Offside given. Free kick. Debussy. Now that's a throw. Well, it's nip and tuck here, Alan, isn't it? They've got the lead, the fans are backing them to the hilt, the other team are coming right at them.
Well, it'd be a fantastic result this, you know, because they have played extremely well.
Yannick Bolasie, good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Here's the cross. He could be in here. Shamak! Very good try here. Skimming past the post. Arsenal still holding on to this one-goal advantage. Sanogo. Santi Cazorla. Francis Coquelin. That's another lovely pass, Alan. That aspect of their game's working.
Well, the way they've spread the play and the accuracy of the passing has been first class, Martin.
Tight this game, but Arsenal have got a corner. To the wide area there, played it well. And the assistance is coming from his left-hand side. So that's gone back to him. Got to be. It's for Arsenal.
Goal from Alexis. Well, he's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
Let's take another look at the goal. Has made it 2-0. He is the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. It's getting very desperate for Crystal Palace.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped.
And it's a headed effort at goal. Well, you've got to compliment him for trying, but that's well off target.
Substitution. Going on now is number 28.
Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and it looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
Aaron Ramsey. Jack Wilshere. Francis Coquelin. Tried to steer it in with the volley. Wonderful save, Julius Ferroni. So Arsenal get their corner. A goal worth looking at again. Alexis Sanchez's goal.
Yeah, moving on to it. He was never going to whack it, and it was a composed finish from him.
Official has indicated at least 5 minutes added time. That's 5 minutes.
Marwan Shamak. And then the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. And here is Gibbs. Santi Cazorla. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Martin Kelly. Sanogo. Jack Wilshere. Ward. Marwan Shamak. Very confident to get the game moving again. And it was an easy interception. Francis Coquelin. Jack Wilshere. Debuchy. Well, there's the final whistle. Arsenal have won it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety.
So it's full time with a final score 2-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.